Next up, we have the men's parallel bars, the women on the beam. And a interesting old lineup. We have Ana Lago of Mexico, Filipa Martins, you heard the cheer for her, the Portuguese, Carolina Diaz of Puerto Rico, Anna Derek of Croatia. This is Nita Nieminen of Finland. From Portugal, listen to the cheer for Beatriz Cardoza. And then two Canadians. First one, Sophie Marios. Got the bronze in the vault yesterday. And Imogen Pettersson of Canada. Also saw a lot of her yesterday. Bernardo Almeida of Portugal manly got a bronze in the rings. This is Ili Mikula of Finland, Manuel Martinez of Colombia. Yumin Abedini of Italy was very impressive yesterday, that bronze in the pommel horse. And a look at Garonsky after his gold medal effort in the vault. Isaac Nunez of Mexico, and then Japan, who was so strong, Hirohito Kohama making his bow, and Tayuka Nagano, who won gold in the rings yesterday. So those are our athletes in the two disciplines. Confirmation on the women's beam that there are a couple of home athletes for Portugal. Mexico will always be strong, and Canada again with a couple in the final as well. This is Nunez of Mexico, who came first in the parallel bars qualification. And this is how they line up. Let's get back across to the beam. First up, Ana Lago of Mexico. First Mexican to win a gold at the Pan American Games 2011. On the floor, she's 23 years of age, from Monterrey, from the Reggio Club, and she will get us underway on the beam. Oh, not managing the backflip. Balance element, and then the twist. No. Oh, tried the forward somersault, couldn't land it, off again. Not going as planned for Ana Lago. Now then, winding up for the dismount. And lands that very nicely indeed. Well, she'll be disappointed that she came off twice in that routine. I think the face says it all. Back somersault and then the round off. And there's the second time. Into that little tuck, got both feet on, but couldn't hold it. The dismount though, very nice indeed. to the floor. To the parallel bars rather, the floor coming later with the women. This is Bernardo Almeida. Demidov. Forward swing and a 360 turn on one arm. Using all of the equipment. Tidy from Almeida. Man from the Lisbon club, starting us off on the parallel bars. Mixture of strength and agility. The judges ever present. Good handstand. Just the step back on the dismount. .8 for Analago. I'd imagine that's going to put it into the medal positions. Next up from Portugal, Filipe Martins. Bronze yesterday. In the asymmetric bars. Oh yes, nicely done. Backflip landed nicely. And that's very nicely done as well. Good balance. So far so good for the Portuguese athlete. Again, just about hanging on to that one. So difficult. Such a narrow piece of equipment. Here's the dismount, and it's a really good one as well. That's an excellent routine. High fives and a hug from the coach. Almeida, meanwhile, 13.375. This is a good routine, wasn't it? There's the right off. Backflip without putting the hands down. So difficult on this piece of equipment. Lovely dismount as well. She will certainly be happy with that performance. Gives her every chance of being in the medals. Across the hall we go to Ili Mikkola of Finland. 19 years of age, from Tampere. To the handstand again. Nicely done on the dismount as well. Not a hugely ambitious routine, but executed nicely. A lot of poise, up into the handstand several times, very nicely indeed. For the scores for him. And Philippa Martins, of course, on the beam. .50 for her. Difficulty at 5. Gets into first place. Some distance from Alalago, who came off twice. Next up, Carolis Diaz. She's from Puerto Rico, 19-year-old. In the asymmetric bars final yesterday. Outside of the medals in 5th place. This should be very interesting way to get on. Let's see how she goes. Nicely. Takes a lot of courage to attack the bar like that. Again, staying on, coach watching intensely. Applause from her for that. Ooh, just hanging on. A little twist on that round off. Remember, this beam just 10 centimetres wide. No real margin for error. That's a lovely finish to a really good routine as well. 13.250 for Mikkola, not enough to put him into first. As we look at that mount onto the bar, got to get elements of artistry as well as balance, and the somersaults. Routine done nicely, and then the dismount with the twists, beautifully done. Coach sharing the chair and sharing a few words. Manuel Martinez next up on the parallel bars, a man from Colombia. In the pommel horse final, of course, yesterday. Not making the medals. He's having a fairly decent weekend here. So how's this going to pan out? Nice turn. Have to show strength as well as agility. And up into the handstand, that was nicely done. Ooh, and he likes it very much. A little step forward, but the coach was happy, and he's happy. Will the judges be happy? 12.05 into second place for Carlos Diaz. Meanwhile, I look at Martinez, 5th yesterday. Last time he was competing in parallel bars, the World Challenge Cup in 2018, qualified 21st. So whatever happens, it's a step up for the youngster. Let's go across to the beam. This is Anna Derrick, who is 21 years of age, from Split. Now then, is a bit injury prone, broken a cheekbone, and got concussion in a vault accident whilst training. I think that was last year. A couple of other injuries as well. 13.625 into the lead for Manuel Martinez. Held on to that one nicely. So far, so good. Nails the acrobatic element of this routine. Once again, forward somersault with the twist. Concentration absolute. Different kind of dismount to what you normally see, but nicely done. Now then, Martinez, 13.625, as we mentioned before. It's a high-five challenge with the mascot. Now, she did well on the bar. For a start, didn't come off. Always a help. waiting for the results, and whilst we wait with her, we will go over to see Yumin Aberdini. Full of energy yesterday, got the bronze on the pommel horse, of course. We saw him in the floor and the rings as well, fourth in the rings, so just missing out on a second medal. Can he add to his haul here? Nice twist there, Healy. Again, the twist out of the handstand, using every inch of the parallel bar here. And some of the strength holds. And the dismount was nice as well. Very tidy indeed from Yumin Aberdini. A pat on the head from the coach. He would have been happy with what he saw. Just 18 years of age. Some success in the qualification for the Youth Olympic Games. First in the floor, sixth in the parallel bars. And from Bergamo has impressed this weekend in Guimaraes. Spent a lot of time in that chair, been involved in virtually every single bit of apparatus that we have here. Let's just head across to Anna Derrick. 12.4 puts her in the hunt for medals alongside Philippa Martens. Nita Nieminen is next up. Just 16 years of age, from Limpala at the European Championship this year. Another one who was at the Youth Olympic Game qualification event last year. Oh yes, nicely done. Again, landing these somersaults very nicely indeed. Somersault with that twist that leaves them looking right at the judges. Just a little slip there, and holding on to that twist nicely. Have to do not just the somersaults but artistic and elements that show your agility as well. Oh, just about held on that time. The dismount, and off the mat she goes. But a very nice routine. Stayed on the bar, which is half the battle. 13.332 will put him into third place at the moment. There's confirmation. Gently onto the bar. This is Nieminen of Finland. Well, just a little bit off balance there. Will be marked down, but not a bad effort for the 16-year-old from Finland. Over to the parallel bars. Man who got the gold in the vault, now taking his place next to the parallel bars. Garonski, 23-year-old. Showing his experience and his ability already with that win. Just a few minutes ago. No time really to revel in it. Nice dismount, tidy routine. Certainly a contender in this as well. Now then, 11.5. A strong performance, but not strong enough to be in contention for a medal. At the moment, Martins and Derek both on 12.4. Martins ahead, taking into account the difficulty of the routine. Garonski, very powerfully built young man. Very stable in those handstands. Will it be enough to put him on top of the pile once again? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Beatriz Cardoso is next up from Portugal. Home fans will be getting behind her, I am sure. 19 years of age. Young, fairly inexperienced, but with the crowd behind her. First part of this mission accomplished. Yeah, very tidily done. Just holds on to that one. A lot of support from the coach. Oh, and again hangs on. Yes, nicely done. For the dismount, and that's a really nice routine. Crowd very happy. Garonski 13.150. Not enough to see him take another medal. He was clapping this young lady, Beatriz Cardoza. Really lively, enjoyable routine. And enjoyed that immensely, I think it's fair to say. Isaac Nunes of Mexico next up. In the men's parallel bars. Was in the pommel horse final. Came 7th there. Can he do better here? 19-year-old. Another one from Ensenada. Busy start, nice little twist off the handstand, and that's nicely done as well. Yeah, nice routine. You can hear the coach encouraging throughout, and he liked it as well. Full of vim and vigour. Tucked up for the dismount. He'll wait for his score. Cardoza 11.70. Not in a medal position, but a nice routine all the same. Sophie Marios is next up. Bronze in the vault yesterday. She had another medal here. 18-year-old from Montreal. Oh, that's a lovely entry onto the beam. Very individual. Judges will like that. And that's very solid as well. So far, it's been very good. Gets the twist in. It's looked in control so far. Ooh, spoke perhaps a little too soon. Holds on though. There's the bell. Time to get off the bar. And a simple dismount, but a very nice routine all round. That's a nice score, isn't that? 14 dead. will put him into the lead. Nunes guaranteed a medal. Only 2 more to go in the parallel bars. Backflip for the dismount. And now the wait for Sophie Marios, with just 1 more athlete to come, another Canadian. That'll be Imogen Patterson. Meanwhile, the last 2 athletes on the parallel bars for men are Japanese, and Japan, of course, with a clean sweep of gold medals yesterday. Hirohito Koima was not involved, but he is now. 26-year-old from Ehime. (13.625) from Manuel Martinez. So far, the best. Nice dismount as well. Tidy, very tidy. He's strapped up, isn't he, on that right arm rather. Didn't seem to have any ill effects though. Well, he knows that Nagano is next, the man who got the gold in the rings. 12.10. Execution just 7.1. That's enough to put her into 3rd place at the moment. Trails of chalk dust as he makes his way up and down the parallel bars. Forward flip and off onto the floor. Tidy. Coach, who was very vocal throughout that routine, liked it very much. Will the judges like it as much? Imogen Patterson is next. The Canadian, our last athlete on the beam. And again, the Canadians with a unique entry onto that balance beam. Good leap. Oh, and almost came off as she turned. Let's put that behind her. Again, just about hanging on after that somersault. goes. It's time to get off the bar. What will this dismount be like? Did she get off in time before that second bell? So let's see what's happened. 13.9 for Guimaraes. That will put him into second place behind Nunes. Guarantees him a medal. Nagano next to go. And has Patterson done enough to give herself a chance of a medal? Martins and Derek both on 12.4. Marois on 12.1. This is the 26-year-old from Vancouver. Did have a few issues keeping herself on the beam, but did manage it. Once again, little hello to mum and dad. I'm sure I'm watching on very proudly indeed. Always good to remember your mum and dad. Let's get across to the parallel bars. Now, Nagano showed his mettle on the rings. Can he repeat his golden performance? Up into the handstand with the twist. Using every inch of the parallel bars. Another very good handstand. He looks to have it all under control. And a nice dismount as well. No wonder he's smiling. Another good routine from the Japanese athlete. The 27-year-old from Mizaki. So on to the arms. Just, you can see, getting himself the power, momentum to get himself off of the apparatus. So our last two athletes for the bars and the beam, waiting for their scores. Patterson we should get first. Taking the, it's very stiff padding, isn't it, on the elbows, and you can understand why. .75, second lowest score, which means that it's Martins of Portugal who will take the gold. I think that was why you could hear the cheering. Wasn't to be for Patterson. Our compatriot Marois takes her second medal. So Martins takes the gold. Derek, with an equal score, will take another gold. And then in third, like I say, the Canadian Sophie Marois. He looks confident, doesn't he, Nagano? 14, the mark to beat. 14.150, he does it. And that's a second gold medal of the weekend for Takuya Nagano of Japan. Confirmation there then. And Japan 1 and 3 with Nunes. The sandwich, the Mexican sandwich in the middle there, taking the silver. Busy old day of gymnastics. Still 2 more medals. Chances for these athletes. The high bar for the men and the floor for the women. We've had the vault for the men. Women battling it out on the beam, of course. Impressive from Carlos Diaz, the dismount there. And of course the parallel bars. The medal ceremonies for those 3 events will be coming up next, and then we will finish off with those last 2 events, the high bar and the floor for women, the high bar for men, of course. Derek of Croatia sharing the first place with Philippa Martins. No medal for Italy this time for Ewan Aberdini, looking for his second medal after the bronze yesterday. Finland's Nita Nieminen not able to get amongst the medals. Of Poland with the gold, of course, in the vault, and able to repeat the dose in the parallel bars. We're having a party here whilst we watch highlights of the last 2 competitions here in Guimaraes. Still decent weather this time of year, but a lot of people come to watch this World Challenge Cup. There's a lot to detain them elsewhere, so it's good that they've come. It's a World Heritage Site. Some beautiful medieval buildings, large student population as well to keep things lively. So 3 down, 2 to go on this Sunday afternoon in Portugal. Coming up next, the medal ceremonies for those 3 events that we have just witnessed. So stick with us, medal ceremonies coming next. Well, that music heralds the arrival of the athletes for the first medal ceremony of this Sunday afternoon for the men vault competition, and also for the men's parallel bars and the women in the beam. Once again, Japan, Mexico well represented. Italy, Poland, Portugal taking a medal as well. That'll be very popular. Croatia and Canada also ready for the podium. Sophie Marois, this is for the women's beam, takes the bronze, her second bronze after that success in the vault. And this is Ana Derek of Croatia, scoring 12.4 alongside Filipa Martins. And she will take the gold. Filipa Martins. Hard fought competition, but what a popular success for Martins. Well, the first gold for Portugal in this weekend of competition. Martins with a medal yesterday, the bronze in the asymmetric bars. Now she takes the gold medal. Close front thing with Ana Derek of Croatia. And Marois with a second medal for her after bronze in the vault. Well, they'll be happy as well. Very, very tight competition indeed. National anthem of Portugal. What a special moment for Filipa Martins. Excellent performance on the beam from her for the 23-year-old. Listen to just how involved the local crowd are. From just down the road in Porto. Very much at home here. As is Jimmy. Always makes his, I think it's a him, his presence known. So that's the first of the ceremonies, the women medal ceremony for now. And it is the parallel bars, and well, 3 golds to them yesterday, and they've now picked up a bronze and a gold in this. The bronze going to Hirohito Kuhama. Isaac Nunes taking his place on the podium for Mexico. But well, back on the top step again. He was there for the gold medal for the rings yesterday. And he takes his second, matching Takaki Sugino's 2 medals yesterday, 2 gold medals yesterday. So Japan really showing how strong they are. Japan's so strong, and well, Sugino about to take part in the high bar. Along with Kohama, so who would put them for not having another dip at some medals. Nagano taking the gold here though, Kohama with the bronze, and Nunez with the silver for Mexico. So, more precious photos. We're getting quite a collection now. Takuya Nagano, he won't be taking part in the high bar. Sugino and Kohama for Japan, and who would bet against them having some more medals? Now 4 golds and a bronze for the Japanese team. So 3 of our 5 events today have been completed. Next we have the men's high bar and the women's floor